Hello, creatives. Excuse me. Thank you for dropping by. Before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Sorry, I still have morning breath apparently. So today, this is a good one. Today, the thought I want to share with you is that every day is a life and that we should be grateful for every day. So let me get into it a little bit. You have 86,400 seconds a day, 1,440 minutes. If I keep going, I'm going to sound like that Rent song, right? Um, but it's true. Every second, every minute matters. But you have a tendency not to focus so much on the minutia, on the minutes and the seconds, but the day. So you have every day that passes. Sometimes we forget to stop and be grateful for the day, be thankful for that day. And I heard this great quote. I don't remember who it was. I'll see if I can find who it is to give the right attribution. But every day is a life. So like you start out in the morning, it's like you're being born, and you go through your day, and it's like you're having your entire life throughout the whole day, and at night the day ends and it's gone, and it's gone. The day is gone permanently. You don't get this day back. And we have a tendency to rush through our days because it's life. We have, if you have a family, if you're working, a business, whatever the case may be, you're busy. You don't have time to sit and just kind of contemplate life. But you should, because it goes by so fast. It goes by so quickly. But if we treat, and I want you to try this exercise, if we treat every day as a life, so like a microcosm, like a miniature life every day. The morning is when you start out, the day is born. Middle of the day, you're going through midlife. At the end of the day, it's the end of life. It's the end of the day. If you treat each day as a life, you'll be grateful for each day that you have. So every day is a life. Be grateful. That's kind of how I heard the quote. I'll see if I can find it for you. But it got me really thinking that sometimes we just have days go by. I mean, especially in the summer, I remember the days just they blurred together. They disappeared. It's like, where did this week go? Where did this month go? And we have a tendency to live life on a really, really fast pace. And sometimes it's just important to slow down. So just a little bit. I'm not saying stop, but take a moment, take 5 minutes to be thankful for today. Especially on days like when there are people going through natural disasters. I mean, my thoughts are with everyone in Florida right now who's going through Hurricane Milton. If you're thinking that you have some major situation happening in your life, imagine what they're going through. Same thing with the people in North Carolina. I mean, this country's getting ravaged by storms. We have a tendency to forget that other people in other situations, and this is even around the world, there are people going through situations and major situations, and we have pretty much everything we need. I woke up this morning in a wonderful bed, and my home, I have a roof over my head. I'm not dealing with floodwaters. I'm not dealing with, hunger or brutal conditions. And we have to be grateful for that. We have to be grateful for that thing. And we have to be able to help those who might be going through those rough situations. And at the very least that we can do is think about those people and be thankful, be grateful that our lives are not being affected the same way, but in the same token, try to help them out. But we have a tendency to get so comfortable in our lives that we forget that life isn't always easy. There are many times when life is hard. Disaster can strike at any moment, and sometimes we're not ready for it. But if you take every day as a life, if you take every day to be grateful, when things go sideways, it doesn't completely throw you for a loop. You realize, okay, these things happen. This is part of life. You know, pain is part of life. Difficulty is part of life. This is all part of life. And it makes you appreciate the things that you have even more. So today, that's the thought I want you to take with you. You know, when you take a moment, take stock, and look around the world and look around and see the things that are happening. Consider how fortunate you are. If you're listening to me now on a computer, you have power. You have a computer. It's amazing, you know, that this is where you are. The things that we're able to achieve with technology now. So, and the fact that I could do this is incredible. So we're fortunate, and we have to remember to be grateful for the things that we have, to be grateful for what we experience now. So, above all things today, in addition to being grateful, be uncommon. Have a great day.